Michael Nagy here with Jiggy Jag TV, and today I'm here with Kiera Stone. How you doing today?
Great. How are you, Michael?
Good. It's great to have you on and talk with you again. And I want to ask, so how did you get into the whole camming to begin with, being a cam girl?
Yeah, I guess probably like a lot of people, I was just looking for something different, something that was unusual. And at the time, I thought I wanted to be a nurse, and so I was just trying to find something that wasn't like dog sitting or kid sitting or working another shift at a hospital. And I came across webcamming, and I was like, ooh, can I show my boobs to strangers? And I was like, I think I can do that. Like, I'm not gonna tell anyone I'm gonna do this, but as long as I make like $100 or $200 like a week, like I think that'll be enough. So that's kind of how I found it. And here I am 5 years later, still at it. So that was kind of my start anyways.
And how have you become so comfortable with being naked on camera and film? Is it just something you've gotten used to? Or?
I think it's definitely getting used to it. I think a couple things too, because I am definitely introverted in real life. Something about just like staring at a webcam that's like a piece of equipment is comforting. And a lot of times it's people's screen names, so you don't really see them. And honestly, also just people like customers, whether men, women, or however they identify, they're like, oh, you're so beautiful, or your boobs are perfect, or your ass is big. And so it's like receiving a lot of compliments all day long. And so I think that also really helped me build up my confidence, like, yeah, maybe I am hot shit, like. So it's kind of a combination, because I don't think I could like be a dancer, like people are actually there in front of you, like that would be so much more awkward, but I can stare at a webcam all day long.
So you do everything just basically on the webcam then, right?
Yep, so that's how I do everything from, well, clips I use a higher end camera, but yeah, it's usually just like me and a tripod and a camera or on my phone or something like that.
Now, do you cater to all requests, or do you have certain limits when people send you stuff?
Well, there's always the things that, kind of against the rules, but there's just things like I can't do. Like, for whatever reason, I cannot twerk. I do not know how to get my ass to bounce like some of those girls. So I'm always like, oh, go to this girl or this girl if you want twerking. And then some girls can just take really big things up their asses, and I'm like, that's not me either. So like I do like the fetishes. I think that's fun. Keeps it lively and different. Cam helped me discover my dom side, since I figured I kind of was always a sub originally. And then like, oh, I also like, I just cannot make myself like squirt at all. It's so different when you're having sex with someone in real life, but like trying to do that to yourself, I haven't figured it out. So I'm like, well, that's not me either. So, I can't be great at everything, I guess.
I see you won some awards too, right? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I think the first, oh gosh, it's been a bit. So there's the American Webcam Awards, and that was a MILF show or award. And then I know the Euro Award for Dirty Talking, and then some nominations like Perfect Pussy, and oh gosh, there was a Cam Model of the Year. So kind of like dabbling a little bit of everything. I definitely, some girls just have an enormous fan support, and being on StreamMate is a little restrictive as far as promoting. But I'm super happy because I love Dirty Talking. I love MILF and kind of hot mom kind of area. And so, and the fact that like I was like, oh, Perfect Pussy, like, whew, okay, sure. So I don't know. It's really even an honor to be recognized as anything like that. So.
And you have any events coming up that you'll be going to?
I just have to wait from events for a bit, just because of everything going on that I'm trying to juggle. So for me, right now, just kind of getting back into filming, and trying to do maybe a little more risque, like something outside or in a car. Some people are really good at that, and I'm like terrified. But a lot of the conventions are not near me, so they definitely require travel. So it's just a little bit harder for me to do that right now.
Now, if people want to find you on social media, how do they do that?
Kind of the catch-all is definitely Twitter. So the Kiera Stone is my handle. I cam on StreamMate pretty regularly, just Kiera Stone, that's like 5 days a week. And then even Sex Panther, Manivids, or loyal fans, as long as you have Kiera Stone, you can find me. I always say, like, you know, put your best detective hat on and hit Google. And I'll probably pull up some things. But definitely Twitter, I keep up to date and actively post throughout the day, throughout the week. And that is the Kiera Stone. So.
I want to ask, is red your favorite color? I always see you wearing red.
It definitely, you know, like makes me feel a little more sexier, especially when the lips can match. But I'm like, it's also kind of Christmassy, so I was like, well, maybe red. I think my second one is black. So between red and black, that's kind of my default. But
yeah, they say red's the color of desire. Yeah.
Yes. So.
Cool. Well, it was good talking with you and having you, and everybody look her up.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you so much.